Welcome on board. We want to ensure you have a safe and relaxing trip. Before we sail today, there are three things we need everyone to do. 1. Visit your assigned muster station. 2. Watch the safety video. 3. Listen to the captain's safety announcement. It's also a good idea to read the placard on your stateroom door. It contains important information that we'll review in this video. Your cooperation is essential to ensure we depart on schedule. Thank you. In the event of an emergency, here's what to expect. In many cases, alarms will sound, some accompanied by flashing lights. Please always listen carefully to announcements that follow the alarms. Any situation may be resolved before your action is required. However, if it is necessary, an announcement may direct you to go to your stateroom. When you get to your stateroom, check your door for the route to your muster station. Then put on warm clothes, comfortable shoes, and sun protection. Gather any medication, eyeglasses, government ID, and your stateroom key card. Do not bring suitcases, bags, parcels, or luggage of any kind. Gather a life jacket from your closet and wait inside your stateroom for further instructions. Guests with special medical or physical needs should contact guest services to ensure assistance is provided in an emergency. The general emergency alarm is your signal to report to your muster station. It's 7 short tones followed by 1 long tone. When traveling to your muster station, follow the signs in the stairways. Please carry your life jacket and gather up any loose straps. Please do not put your life jacket on. Crew will be along the route to guide you if you have any questions. Each person, including children, must have their key card or nav pass in their hand when arriving at your muster station. If it becomes necessary to evacuate the ship, you will be instructed to put on your life jacket and escorted to your designated lifeboat. It's a good idea to practice putting on your life jacket now in your stateroom. To put on your life jacket, hold it in both hands in front of you with the buckles facing forward. Place the life jacket over your head. Pull the bottom strap around your waist and buckle it. Then buckle the strap at your chest. Tighten both straps so that the life jacket fits snug and tuck in any loose straps. Next, fasten the chin bar so that it fits comfortably below your chin. If you aren't able to close the chin bar, tuck it behind the waist belt. Finally, tighten the collar straps so that the collar fits snugly around your neck. The life jacket does not inflate at any time. Your life jacket is equipped with a light that activates when in contact with water. There is also a whistle for attracting attention. If you need any help or another size life jacket for a child, please ask your steward. In an emergency, children's life jackets and additional life jackets for adults will also be available at the lifeboats. Now that you know what to do in an emergency, let's talk about how to prevent an emergency from happening. Never leave belongings on your veranda. Smoking is not permitted in staterooms or on verandas. Be very careful when using transformers or chargers, and always unplug your electronic devices when you leave your stateroom. For everyone's safety, the following items are prohibited in your stateroom. Never place objects on top of light fixtures. Rest bedding against a reading light or hang anything on the sprinklers. If you do smoke on open decks in the designated smoking areas, please be careful, especially when putting out your cigarette. In the event of a fire, here's what to do. If you see a fire, dial 911 from any phone or activate a red fire alarm immediately. If you are in your stateroom, you should evacuate immediately if there's fire or smoke in the room, if you are instructed by a telephone message, or if you hear the general emergency alarm, 7 short tones followed by 1 long tone. If the smoke or fire is not in your stateroom, review the escape route on the back of your stateroom door. Next, feel the door with the back of your hand. If the door is hot, or if you see smoke seeping in, do not open the door. Instead, place a wet towel at the base of the door to block the smoke, dial 911 and follow their instructions. If the door is cool, Cover your mouth with a wet towel and get ready to leave. When opening the door, lean into it with your shoulder in case you have to close it suddenly. If you don't see fire nearby, follow the emergency lighting strip to your escape route. If there's smoke, stay close to the floor. If you come across a closed fire screen door, check the door handle for heat. If it's cool, push the handle down to open the door. If it's hot, follow the signs or lighted strip in the opposite direction to your secondary escape route. Do not use elevators. For your safety, remain calm and please always follow crew instructions. Here are a few tips for safely moving around a ship. Be careful on the stairways. Always hold the handrails, watch your step, and wear proper footwear. When you're outside, remember that wet decks may be slippery. Many doors have raised thresholds and may open and close suddenly. Avoid holding onto any part of the door except the door handle. Always use the rubber mat provided, and please never stand on chairs and stools. We want to protect you and your property, so we recommend keeping valuables in your stateroom safe. If you have larger items, we're happy to store them for you in the ship safe. To stay safe while in port, always carry your keycard and a photo ID with you. You'll need your keycard to reboard the ship. Carry small bills and be careful with your belongings. If you take a taxi, make sure it is properly labeled. Stick to well-lit routes and avoid travel outside of tourist areas. For missing persons or serious criminal incidents that occur ashore, you may contact local law enforcement authorities. Information for contacting other authorities can be found on the import section of your TV. Now that you've watched this video, please visit your muster station if you haven't already. Please do not bring a life jacket when visiting your muster station. And if you have any questions, we're here to help. Thanks for sailing with Holland America Line, and from all of us, once again, welcome on board.